Okay, I am back with the morning vibe. Whoa, whoa. Oh, where's my sound bowl? Oh, on the floor. Positive. Yes. Okay. Whoa, whoa. All right. This is my song. To the devil I say, why not? Yes. Okay. Why not help one another on the way? Why do you have to be a fucking hater? Oh, because you're a worker of iniquity? My bad. All right. All right, so news and days, new time. A new sign. Oh, what's a new day? Are you picking up? Are you picking up now? Jah love protect us. Hallelujah. Jah love protect us. Protect us. Vibration, yeah. So for those who don't know, my daddy raised me on Bob Marley. He was a Rastaman. Whoa, whoa. And I found this record in my dad's records. And I don't think I had ever heard it before I had listened to it by myself. But it made me feel like, wow, because I was, at that time was really getting into vibration and understanding the difference between positive and negative. I always talk about this too. My sign that I made, we got the negative and the positive. And I don't like going up and down because I mean, the thing about it is when you talk about people being in a low vibration, it can be kind of upsetting and unsettling when you realize that you are quote unquote low vibe. So I like to use the terms positive and negative myself. And I'm going to play that song again because I want to. Yeah, I like to use the terms positive and negative because I feel like when you are in a negative vibration, you can easily move to a positive vibration by using more love of self. And I just found this picture of myself as a baby smiling, having such a good time, having zero responsibility, and just being fat and happy as fuck. She's so cute. Have a good vibe. I don't know. Maybe let's start with the fortune this morning. Let's start with the fortune this morning. See what comes out of here. Dun 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 dun. Oh, the shortest distance between two people is a smile. Again, have a positive vibration and help each other and stop being a motherfucking hater. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so I am wearing my Darth Vader shirt today, which is funny because I'm talking about positive vibration and he was absolutely trapped in a negative vibration. But I like him because I can relate. Because I mean, I was trapped in a negative vibration myself. And knowing, the backstory of the character and how he ended up there are so many of us who, as children, are turned away from love and refuse to go back to it, you know, then we decide we're going to operate right there. And that's how we do. You know, we're talking about each other, we're hurting each other, we're being underhanded and hurtful. And, you know, that's not necessary. But if that's the way that you've always been operating, then that's where you're going to get stuck at. And it's going to feel like comfort to you. And moving to a new vibration, it's not easy, you know. So we've got our full moon coming up here. I believe it's tomorrow in Virgo, or it might be on, yeah, it's tomorrow. Pretty sure it's tomorrow. Hey, thank you. It doesn't matter. The motherfucking moon about to be full this week, so you can use this energy, okay? So wherever Virgo is in your chart, I definitely would suggest that you look there and really examine the ways in which you haven't been organized or showing up for yourself like you should be. Virgo has a tendency to be really anxious and overthinking, overcritical, worried, and rather negative, to be honest, if they're not at the right vibration. So, where do you need to infuse more positivity into your life and get more organized? Like, where have you been lacking that? Like, I know for me, it's home and family, because that's where Virgo is in my chart in my fourth house. And I was talking to my friend yesterday and I was like, you know, most things are really easy for me, but this has been a really difficult thing. Like in 2020, I put this schedule together and it was going to be booming. And it is 2022 and the schedule still ain't popping. And I have changed it so many times. But one thing about the fourth house too is that it also is linked to like genetic material. So if nobody in my family ever had the structured home that I'm looking for, then it's something that I'm having to create and I'm having to do first. So this is me breaking the generational curse as well, putting this organizational structure together in my house. So that's why it's so hard, because nobody ever did it before, just like other curses that people are having to break. Okay. So just check your chart, see where Virgo is, where you need to tighten up a little bit, and maybe be a little bit kinder to yourself, less harsh about, you know, where you've been fucking up at. Because you're just human. You're only human. You can't do more than you can do, you know. But when you start learning about things, that's when it's time to implement it. So, like, this is the moment for me to say, okay, well, now I know. So now I'm going to do it, and I'm going to take baby steps, and I'm going to do one thing at a time. I'm not going to try to do too much, because I think that's been the problem, is I'm trying to overhaul um, centuries of Roy behavior, Robinson behavior, Waits, Houston, Maxie, all of these names and DNA strands that I'm carrying. I'm trying to overhaul all of that, boom, right away. It's an impossibility. You know, I'm really overdoing it, and I'm doing a disservice to myself and my children by holding myself to this standard that can't be met, because nobody ever did it before. Nobody ever did it before. So I'm the first one. So I get to congratulate myself on learning how to do get bitch. This ain't music. This ain't music. What you talking about, girl? What she talking about? Okay. All right. Now I'm back. Now I'm back. I'm like, I don't want to listen to that commercial about that shit. Okay. So yes, I do have plenty of work to do today, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it done. And this morning, I want to talk about the Five of Swords was the card for today. Oh, I took away the deck because I wanted to use it. Let's see, what was our overall cards for this week? Okay, so yes, it was Four of Swords, Six Pentacles, and then I had Six Wands too. So I think I said that this was going to be the week in which your stillness and your self-reflection allows you to see where you have grown and to be recognized for your growth or whatever. Okay. um and also to understand that giving and receiving, just like the first song was talking about, is really the way to love. Like most people want to withhold love and attention and time, and then they want people to give it to them, but like it's a flow thing. You have to be open to receive in order to receive, baby. Okay? So today I'm going to read what came up for the 5 of Swords. So that card signifies sometimes conflict, defeat, and leaving the scene of a crime. Okay, so I said having to make a choice between what always was and what will now be. Remember that the next card speaks to journey to release negative thoughts and baggage, because the 6 of Swords to me is always like going across the river Styx and dropping baggage into this river, right? So I cannot read my damn handwriting. Something about fighting the devil and living. Are you ready to advance? Okay, so then I said the question I wanted to ask was, how do we fight the devil or negativity? How do we fight against that energy? Because I feel like most people don't understand that your smile, your joy, your zest for life, your desire to live and be is really how you overcome that energy. So let's get some cards out to see how we fight the devil. If you want to use that word, you don't have to. It's just easy. It's just easy. Okay. All right. So I think first I'm gonna ask a question. Why are we fighting? Amen. Why are we fighting? Then I'm gonna ask, how do we fight? I don't know why I'm in this mood, but I'm like, doesn't matter. I feel good. Judge me, shit. Judge me for feeling good and for doing what I want to do. All right. I am calling support of my angels, ancestors, guides, ascended masters, my heavenly Father, my creator who lives in me. Hallelujah. I am at peace. I am at ease. And remember to say it. I honor and see myself. I agree to find the path, stay the course, trust the process, and enjoy the journey. Amen, 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 amen. These fingernails make it so hard to shuffle these cards. All right. Why are we fighting? Why are we fighting? No crime. No woman, no crime. Don't shed no tears. No woman, no crime. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, come on. Not the devil card off the rip. Okay. So why are we fighting? We fighting the devil because we fight the devil? No, I'm gonna get into it, but that's funny. That's funny. These cards just be like, you on point, girl. And I like it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All right, what else? That's funny as fuck. Just confirmation that we're talking about the right thing. I see a lot of people going through hardships and they don't understand that, like, you don't have to get stuck here. You know, you don't have to get stuck in this moment. It's for your growth. It's not for you to stay right here and be like, well, I guess I just always gonna be. No. The Knight of Wands. Gonna be all right now. Gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right now. I think I know already what the message is. We got the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands inside the deck. Wanting to move forward, wanting to advance. Don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. All right, I'll take that. The Hermit card and the Nine of Wands in reverse. All right. So here's why we're fighting. Because that dark energy knows. The dark energy knows that when we are here in our body, our inclination is to listen to negative thoughts, to feel like we are bad and unworthy because, we've been conditioned to believe that. And when somebody shows you, you become inspired to move higher or more positive, and do this thing that you desire to do because you feel like you were called to do it by the divine or whatever. You start to feel isolated because then you're like, I'm weird. This is weird. I don't know what this is. I don't trust this. Right. And they know that it's hard to ask for help. This is the Wounded Warrior card, the Nine of Wands. It's hard to ask for help in that position. So you've been in the clutches of the darkness. Like when you find yourself in that space, you're in the clutches of the darkness. You're spending time alone. You're listening to the negative thoughts. You are hiding what you're feeling. You're not sharing with anybody. And you're sinking further and further into this quicksand that's like your mind. And you'll never be more than what you are. Don't even try to be it. So every time you start to take action or you start to move forward, here comes your fear, or here comes some quote unquote fake ass confirmation that you shouldn't try to move. You shouldn't try to advance. You shouldn't try to do anything better than what it is that you're doing. You shouldn't try to grow and be greater. But we have to remember that anything that does not feel like love does not come from the divine. It's coming from ego. It's coming from the darkness. It's coming from a negative place. So what does fear feel like? It doesn't feel like love. So clearly that cannot be coming from the divine. So that's like a lie. It's a lie. And it is being placed in your line of sight or in your path before you're ready to do your thing so that you won't do it. Because here's why. The people who need you, will be changed by what you're creating or what you're about to do. And if I were the devil, I would be like, I don't want these people to know that they are loved. I don't want these people to know that they can be great. I don't want these people to go and change the wave, because if they do that, then I lose control. So I got to stop this person who is going to reach this mass amount of people with this love and light from speaking, from doing this thing. So there's so many people who have a word, have a message they need to share, have something they need to create, and they're not doing it because they're in the clutches of the darkness. They're in the clutches, and the rest of us are like, man, it would be so nice if I had a message or a word or a thing that said to me, I am love, I am great, I am powerful, I can defeat any dark energy, I can overcome my negative thoughts. But there was my ass, this is my story, many years ago, going, nobody's gonna listen to me. Why would anybody listen to me? But look at you right here. Cassandra is right here listening to me. I have helped many people to overcome their fear and to go do the thing that they need to do. But if I was still in the clutches, listening to those negative thoughts, operating at a negative vibration, in a light suppression, in a severe depression, nobody would be able to hear what the fuck I have to say, because I wouldn't be out here saying it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we are fighting, because we are workers of the divine. We are light workers. We are here to spread light, to share love. And we are in direct opposition to the darkness. So, of course, they don't want us to talk. They don't want us to do the thing that we came here to do. So it's going to feel like you are under pressure and you're under attack, because you are. But you can tell it, leave me alone. I'm about to do what I came here to do. You're not going to stop me at all. Crush it. Like I usually tell my daughter, when I see this card, I usually just say, get out of there, devil. Get out of there, devil. Because we have the ability to be like, this is not legit right here. This is not love. This is not, just like I was saying earlier this week. How do we know? What are we looking for? What are the ear markers of truth? It does not feel like fear and anxiety. It feels like love. It feels like clarity. It feels like a warm, like my body right now, I have goosebumps and tingles. That's what it feels like whenever it is true. Okay. All right. So let's ask the cards then. How do we fight the devil? What do we need to do? What we need to do when we're fighting? I mean, I know what we need to do. But it's by my doorstep, singing sweet songs. This is my dad's favorite song. Come on, Daddy. Appreciate that love. This is a message to you. Saying don't worry about a thing. And I really feel like worry is, to me, the number one sin, because that's what keeps you in a state of paralysis. So you'll be like, well, I can't do this because what if this happens? And what if this happens? And what if these people say this about me? And what if this? Man, fuck that. Literally, just fucking do what you want to do. What you came here to do. Just do it. Like Nike. Just do it. Don't worry. Like, you are really resting in the arms of the divine. They got you. You don't have to worry about anything. Like, you spend so much of your life worried about stuff that you can't control. Like, when you could be using that energy and that time to be doing something that could bring you joy, or joy to somebody else, helping somebody, working on something. That was the download last night. That must be what's up. Worry free. Yes, indeed. Don't you worry. Don't worry, be happy. And treat you right. I want to love you. All right, so what do we do? How do we fight? And every night. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now, here's something funny. The Devil card and the Four of Pentacles card are both associated with Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn and has a very staunch, rigid personality in the negative vibration. So I definitely understand already what I'm seeing here. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Whoa. Wanna know now. Ace of Pentacles. I want to know now. I'm willing and able. On the table. I wanna love and treat you right. All right. Ooh, the Six of Swords. Yes. I love it. Yes. Come on, that's the one. That's the one. I don't know why I just got so excited about that. But hell yeah. Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Two of Swords. Okay, let me get one for the end cap. I clearly have OCD because I have to pull my cards the same way every day. Clearly, I just have obsessive compulsive disorder. It's fine. But I'm not judging myself about that either. Like, uh-oh, that's too many. I'm willing and able. All right, so they gave Ace of Cups and I see 8 cups right there in High Priestess. All right, so we got 7 wands. I wanna love you. And Ace of Cups. I can dig that. I can dig that. Okay, that's upside down. I'm about to mess myself up. All right. So yes, here's going to be the way that you fight. Here's going to be the way that you fight against that negativity. For one, you got to stop lacking, big time lacking. Anytime you feel like you are without love, you are without what you need, you are in a space of desperation, and you feel like you are not worthy and you're not deserving and you're never going to have the things that you desire, you are prime real estate for negativity. You are like, if it was like a delectable meal, the favorite dish of the devil, it's you. Move what curtain? In the back? Girl, that is going to explode through here if I open that. You want me to open that curtain? Let me move. That better? Now you can't see it? Okay. All right. So, yes. So, you need to be in a state where you realize that you lack nothing. So, you're not prime real estate for negativity. And then you have to be willing to start something new, even if somebody else hasn't done it yet, or if somebody has done it yet. You have to be brave enough to say, well, this is what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing. This is my light work. This what I'm creating here in this material realm is what I'm going to do to serve the divine. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. You know, we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. That's a new material journey, or starting something fresh in the material. And then this is my favorite card right here, the Six of Swords. So this card to me always speaks to dropping off what has been plaguing you, hurting you, keeping you stuck in this water. You no longer need it. So if that's negative thoughts, if it is your old way of operating, in a way that doesn't serve you, that is going to be super bright. You probably won't even be able to see me anymore. And it's probably not as light as it looks in the curtain too, because when I look at it, it just looks a little bit light. But I'll open the curtains up for you. Maybe I'll move the desk around so that I can open that up for you. And then once you've dropped everything off, or you have decided that you're going to move in a new direction, you have to go without knowing exactly everything. So, like, remember, swords cards are about intellect, knowledge, information. You have to go with 2 swords. You have to go and advance without knowing everything that is going to be there to support you on the way. Because a lot of people refuse to move forward, or refuse to advance and do what they need to do to fight against negativity, to become what it is that they're supposed to be out here doing their work for the divine, because they don't have all the information yet. So in that card, there's a blindfold. You're not going to know, but you still have to go. Okay? You still have to go. And with the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Wands coming out, I'm really getting this energy of the way to fight is with love. The way to fight is with love. Stir it up a little bit. Have fun. Enjoy. That's the thing that makes that dark sick as fuck. How could you be having fun, enjoying your life? You're supposed to be miserable. Well, bitch, guess what? I'm not. That's how you fight. by bringing in your own joy. That's it right there. That's it right there. That's it right there. So whatever it is that turns you on and makes you excited and have fun, like it's not the same for everybody. Everybody's not going to sit in their room, listen to music and go sit outside like I do cartwheels or whatever the fuck they like to do. Everybody has different things that turn them on. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That is how you get into your brightest light space. What brings me joy? What makes me feel my most beautiful? What makes me feel my most powerful? What makes me feel my most fabulous? That's what you're supposed to be doing. Yes. Yes. Stir it up. Girl, it's just sunlight. Sunlight is powerful, of course, you know. Stir it up. Little darling. Okay, let's see what these cards got to say. Yesterday they was hitting with the little floaty. I was like, oh my God, okay. Okay, floaty. Yeah. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Ah. Stand up for your right. Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Yep. That's what this thing is about. It's about learning how to be here and enjoying it in order for you to expand. Like, no matter what's taking place, whether you feel under attack or not, you better find a way to smile in it. You better find a way to smile in it. And that's not to say to be toxically positive and be like, oh, everything's perfect. Because no, it don't be perfect. But it's still a gift for you. It's still a gift for you. It's still a gift for you. And the moment that you decide that it's not a gift for you is when you become prime real estate for negative energy. Oh, look at this. We can live here. We can live here. It's like whenever a virus is looking for a host, it's like, this is perfect. Yes, bitch. Don't become the perfect host. Don't become the perfect host. Own your own self. The great severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Yeah, stand up. Yes. Love is the key, y'all. Whether it's yourself or, I mean, going through chaos does suck. But like I always say too, like there's beauty in that space because you're learning a lot about yourself. And just life, period. Like whatever you are experiencing in the chaos is something for you to use later on when you're at the balance. So next time you get ready to go into a state of chaos, you're like, hold on, I've seen this before. I have a tool right here I can use. Motherfucker. Get up, stand up. When I surrender my will to the care of the universe and then the universe, blah, 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 because I just read all that wrong. Let me start over. When I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever present stream of well being. Yes. Being present in the moment, you know, like being exactly where you are instead of trying to be in the future or resonating with the past because you felt like the past was easier or better for you and wishing that you were back there, or just wanting to escape your life period because it's hard, is not going to help you fight against what you are currently in. Like, you have to be present in it to fix it, because you have to be aware of what you can adjust or what you need to move around. Fake ass niggas. Yeah. Being present in the moment. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Hallelujah. Thank you very much. When you see the fear coming, run towards the love. Well, okay, I'm scared. This is new. I've never done this before. Oh my God. It doesn't feel exactly like anything that I've ever done before, but I know that I'm fully capable of completing this task, or I have the skills required to do this work, whatever it is. Or I've been here before. I know how to overcome it. Something. Something. Anything other than I guess I just won't do the shit. I mean, there's a difference between feeling like I shouldn't go over there because I could get hurt and being scared to do something because they're all gonna laugh at you. If they laugh at you, then what? You're not gonna be dead. You're not gonna be dead. It's just gonna be a bunch of people who also probably never did with the thing that they wanted to do laughing at you. You know? That, what are they the authority of? Being scared to do things. Like, you gonna let people who are afraid to live their life stop you from living your life. Okay. That sounds cool and smart, intelligent, and responsible, I guess. Eight cups. You know what that is? The long journey. The long journey to spiritual development. The long journey to return to love. That is how you fight. You take yourself from right here to right here by connecting with the divine. By connecting with the divine. That's what you do. Let's see what this says about that. You're going to go through quite a bit of growth. You're going to be somebody completely different whenever you finish this long journey, whenever you have really connected with your higher self. Because the key is for you to unearth the self that has been covered with all the layers of trauma. That is who you are meant to be. Because we do not let ourselves be who we're supposed to be. Like, this baby was a smiley baby. If the baby had grown up, my life would be completely different, because she has a completely different vibration than the 6-year-old girl who was like, fuck all of this. And that's the one that I was letting run the show. The one that was like, I hate it here. Fuck this. These people are ridiculous. Instead of letting the baby be like, yes. But the reason why she wasn't in charge is because somebody told her she was wrong. Somebody told that baby she was wrong. So I brought in somebody who would not get in trouble for enjoying life. somebody who was not going to enjoy life. This is the one. This is the one that nobody's going to fuss at. This is the one that people are going to be like, you're a good girl. You're following the rules. You're doing the thing. So that was the one that I brought in instead of the one that was like, so now I get to be like this. I get to enjoy my life because I understand that I need to bring that energy of that baby everywhere I go. That's how you get into the divine flow. The person that you were before you were tarnished, damaged, and became a representative of this bullshit right here. The darkness, the blah, the it sucks here. I'm gonna just be dry as fuck. Not me. Not me. I'm not gonna be dry at all. We finna enjoy this thing however we gotta do it. Okay. A submerged person peers out from the crystal clear waters. She appears to almost completely blend in with her surroundings, making it hard for anyone to see her. The woman hiding has a challenge of stepping out from the water. She needs to make the decision to stay and continue blending in or head out and finding what will make her whole. She holds one finger out of the water, taking the initial movement towards a decision. This card tells us that it's okay to know when you need to spend time alone. Taking time for yourself, submerge, or feeling left behind. Well, that's the thing is like, and I think this was coming up earlier, and it was something that I was wanting to say, is that a lot of people have a way of comparing their journey with other people's journey. Your journey is going to be exclusive to you and it's going to be different to you. Like when I teach people, I don't teach them to do it just like me because they're not me. I'm me, you know. I just explain to them what they need to do to free themselves, whoever they are, from what they've been trapped in. You know what I mean? Like you can't be like me. And I wish bitches would not try because unfortunately, I am just very interesting. So of course I'm going to be completely different. Like if you're trying to be like me, you're going to look crazy. I look cute doing it because it's natural to me. You know what I'm saying? So if you're just who you are, then of course other people are like, wow, look at this person. I really love the way this person does what they do best. I really love the way this person does what comes naturally to them. You know, that's the key. Like, don't compare yourself to others and then don't try to be like anybody else. Just be exactly who you feel like you're supposed to be. Even if you feel like it's going to be weird and people won't accept you, it's okay. That's part of it. That is part of it. But the choice that you have to make is to be brave enough to be that person anyway. That's how you fight against the devil, because the devil does not want you to be who you truly are, because the person that you are is a bright star and other people need to see your light. And that's why they don't want you to shine it. Because if you are out here shining your light, then you're going to save other people too. And other people will be in joy and they will be living the free life that they were designed to live, you know? So that's it. That's all I have today. I'm still looking for 3 coaching clients. If you're interested in breaking out the box, come and join me. We're going to vibe and we're going to figure out how to help you find your tribe. Whoever you are, whoever they are, they will be attracted to you when you start to shine that light. All right, so I am going to get out of here because I have some work to do and somebody is wanting to talk to me, of course. And they didn't respond to my text message last week, but now is, do you have a chance to talk? What you want? All right, so yes, I will see you later. Don't be a self-hater. Know how to find me if you need me. All righty. Bye-bye. Now I'm having a freezing issue.